Keeping a tight line. Good morning, team. Thanks for checking in for the Next Kilograms Kilometers podcast and continuing on with the overhead press theme for this week. One of the common, kind of mishaps that's observed is that as a standing press, even as a seated overhead press, the angle, the line that folks tend to make almost makes it a slight incline to a certain extent, if that makes sense. And I guess what I'm referring to there is that the direction that they're pressing kind of goes out and away from their head, from their body, versus, when we say keep a tight line, driving the bar up almost slightly back to the extent that you're, I don't want to say brushing your nose, but you're definitely kind of keeping it close to your nose and then sliding back so that that bar stays as close to the center of gravity, as close to your midline as possible. And then, of course, you're pressing overhead versus, kind of up and forward. Again, as we mentioned earlier, sometimes shoulder mobility can kind of limit that overhead portion of it as we get fully extended. Maybe we end up having to hyperextend a little bit more to lock out or to finish. But again, in terms of intent, we do want to kind of drive more kind of up and back versus out. So, again, it's just about kind of keeping the bar close, right? Of course, it's one of those things that if it is a situation that shoulder mobility might limit our overhead, kind of extension, then maybe going something a little more stable to a high incline, something of that nature, to where we're at least supported. But thing to avoid there would be doing a seated overhead or doing a standing overhead press with that bar path, or even our hand path, arm path, kind of going out in front and kind of compromising our position. So it's something to look at. It's simple to just, if you're having someone observe, watch from the side, or if you set up your phone, set that up from the side as well, just so you can see how that bar is maintaining close, or in terms of your spine and your body line. So if you have any questions about that, or if you just want someone somewhere to send a video or get some feedback on that, hit us up, let us know. universalsportstrength@gmail.com. Send an email. We can connect on WhatsApp. Makes it easier to send a video, and also just to be able to kind of go back, do some drawings, highlight a few areas, maybe point out a few spots, give you some areas of focus. But let's keep the week rolling. Let's keep working.